Hold up.
Dug through the art to build these things.
I put $100 million of my own money into this.
I spoke to experts,
Who is that
dug
nigga?
through the archives, and I feel like I have a lot better sense of how moonshot projects have a really messy way of coming to life. Okay, so there was a time when airships were the future. Long before airplanes, we were filling balloons with hot air and then later hydrogen. But there was a problem. We couldn't steer them.
To make a landing with one of these was indeed a problem.
So inventors in the 1800s added propulsion to larger balloons, and that was the birth of the blimp. And we just kept making them bigger and bigger. So big that in the early 20th century, we ended up having to add rigid skeletons to them. I don't think you understand how big these things got. They were like 5 times the length of a passenger plane. Their top speed was like 70 to 80 miles an hour, so not super fast. And we used huge crews to tie them to the mast for docking. Also, a funny part that I found is that they used animal parts for the balloons, so basically a flying sausage. Airships were used in World War I for both bombing and also surveillance. And then after that, they had a brief but glorious second life as a passenger commercial vessel, as you may have seen in Indiana Jones.
No ticket.
Until the Hindenburg. So let's set the record straight. And this has everything to do with
helium.
Helium, not flammable. Hydrogen, very flammable. The Germans made the Hindenburg to be filled with helium, but they couldn't because the Americans embargoed it. So they filled it with hydrogen, and that's how we ended up with one of the world's first viral moments.
Man, I never heard of that. I've been distracted again. I'm gonna watch that real quick. What's it called? I'm gonna watch it and come back to that. What's it called? Heisenberg? Germans. Heisenberg. $1937. Damn. You think they're still alive? Wait, when they post this? 2011. Hold on.
The ill-fated Hindenburg on her last flight sails over New York.
11.4 million. See? Shit like this means that he didn't get lucky. This just happened to be him. Like, this is like, how did bro know he's gonna post this and get 11.4 million 11 years ago? Nigga, what am I talking about?
New York. These pictures, made from a Pathé News plane less than 4 hours before the tragedy, show the world's largest airship heading for Lakehurst, New Jersey.
That's hard, though.
Over Newark's famous auto skyway, the airship was hailed by thousands who little dreamed it was their final glimpse of the Hindenburg.
Wait, someone shot it?
Inside the silver envelope are 16 separate gas bags, each filled with hydrogen, a highly inflammable gas. From the ground, you can see the forward control cabin from which the ship is operated. The windows along the side indicate the location of the passengers' quarters, in which many were carried to a flaming death.
Damn, that's crazy.
Approaching Lakehurst, the Hindenburg appeared a conquering giant of the skies, but she proved a puny plaything in the mighty grip of fate. It almost seemed as if fate had set the stage for the horrible tragedy. A graceful craft sailing serenely.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Fate is real, because this is like wrong place, wrong time. Yeah, that's crazy though. That's sad. Damn, bro.
To her doom. For 3 hours, the dirigible circled the landing field at Lakehurst, New Jersey. dumping more water ballast than ever before in vain efforts to level off.
You know, water from that height can like really just do it.
Again she dumps ballast, and a nervous tension grips those who are watching, for this is something unusual.
So how did it get inflamed? How did it get fired? But this is a crazy
There
landing.
goes more ballast, but the tale is settling in spite of all that has been dumped. A grim note of impending tragedy.
What, wind? Wait, wind or some shit? Who the fuck is recording this? How is it so clear?
Finally, the landing lines are dropped.
Yo, it's like
These scenes
fucking
were filmed
Warzone,
by Pathé
nigga.
News cameraman William Deek, and you're about to see the pictures he got when the ship exploded. Those aboard leaping for life from a flaming inferno. The actual
Oh,
crash of the
shit.
Hindenburg. An airship destroyed in
How the
less
fuck are they
than
supposed to
half a
get
minute.
down? With their hands and drop down? Yo, bad angle again. Oh shit. Holy shit. Damn, bro, they can't escape fire. Bro, he's running. He made it. Yo.
Rushing to
Yo.
the rescue, the heroes of the tragedy dash in, heedless of danger to help the injured to safety.
Nah, I'm not gonna
While
lie.
others, beyond help, perish in the flames.
Damn. But how, regardless of it being flammable, how did it not land? Like, how did it not land? How? You dropped the shit.
The blazing aftermath reveals the extent of the disaster. An inferno which became a flaming tomb. A twisted mass of girders. The seared and scorched skeleton of what was once a mighty airship.
Damn. That's crazy.
The Hindenburg has gone. She represented man's latest attempt to conquer the Atlantic by air. Her tragedy will not halt the march of progress. From her ashes will arise the knowledge. From her fate, the lesson that will lead to a greater and a better means of
That's true, it has to happen.
If so, her dead will not have died in vain.
Facts, that's facts. Hey, that's hard. But hold up, though.
What if I told you one of the greatest aviation disasters was captured on film in real time? In 1937, the massive Hindenburg Zeppelin was the pride of Germany's aviation. But on May 6th, everything changed in an instant. After a 3-day journey from Germany to the US, the Hindenburg was moments away from landing when
Damn,
disaster
bro.
struck. Without warning, a spark ignited the hydrogen-filled airship, causing it to
Oh,
erupt into
spark,
flames.
that's why.
In just 32 seconds, the once mighty Hindenburg was reduced to a blazing wreckage. 35 people lost their lives in this tragic disaster.
Damn, that's a lot still.
The world watched in horror as the footage of the fiery crash
thought it'd be way
became
more than
one
that.
of the most iconic moments in history. The Hindenburg crash marked the end of the airship era, and a reminder of the dangers of early aviation. A disaster seen by millions and remembered for decades.
Damn. Remastered. Oh shit, let me see. I'm getting distracted, gang. Fuck it, I guess we can't go full screen. That's crazy. was not that close to the ground. Oh shit. Hey, I don't think that's what happened. It says a sudden spark. But if this was the largest one, I think landed shit before that. Are you stupid? You trying to jump out? Damn. Damn. Fucking propeller, nigga. Damn. Tough. Alright, nigga. Fuck with Oh, we gotta get distracted. So we know what it is now. I know what it is. You go back to her.
So even though this was an anomaly, it did tarnish the entire industry's reputation and kind of marked the end of an era. Then in the 90s, something unusual happened. Lockheed Martin wanted to bring the airship back. The cargo company had a problem. They were really frustrated that there were only two options for moving things around long distances. Either cargo ships, which were slow and cheap, or cargo planes, which were fast and expensive.
Yeah,
Trucks and trains sometimes fill that middle ground, but they require a lot of infrastructure, specifically rails and roads. And they also can't cross oceans. The cargo company called up Lockheed Martin for a solution, and they came up with airships.
It's all ancient technology. I mean, when I came into it in 25 years ago, most airships were still cables.
Not one nigga there. There's not one nigga that works for that nigga. There's not one nigga there. What nigga is smart enough to get into this?
I mean, when I came in,
what nigga do you see in this? This is how you build generational wealth. Look around, gang. Look around. Now, if a nigga gets in here, building tech for companies like this, yo, gang, it's like it. I don't even know what to tell you.
To it in 25 years ago, most airships were still cables and pulleys. There wasn't even any digital technology on the entire
Look at this
ship.
shit.
But it's very expensive to build a prototype. So expensive that the cargo company that wanted a solution didn't want to pay for the airship. But you know who does have a lot of money to blow on expensive aerospace prototypes?
Ooh.
The US military. But the military wasn't interested in an airship to make money off of shipping. It was